What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. Oh man, we all go on those vacations, right? All of us meatheads. We're like, oh my goodness, I gotta go to the gym. I gotta make gains. Honestly, you're not gonna make gains if you take time off of training, but you're not gonna lose them. Now, I'd like to go over a little study here. This was it was done in 2015 by Huang. Okay, now it found, I'm going to post the study down below, it found that after 2 weeks of detraining, that's 2 weeks of not training in trained lifters, that they lost no muscle mass. So trained individuals lost no muscle mass. Now, they didn't gain any muscle mass, but also realize if you're like me and you've been training for a long time, if you're a trained individual, if you have years and years of training experience, then guess what? Well, you're probably not going to make much gains either. So at the end of the day, what this means is that if you take a weekend off, if you take a couple weeks off, if you go on a cruise with your family, that, hey, guess what? You're not going to lose any gains. You won't make gains, but you won't lose gains. And let me elaborate. The one thing you need to factor in is calories. Will you get a little flubbery, a little fatty, a little bit out of shape? Will your cardiovascular endurance go down? Will your strength go down? Maybe. Because here's the deal. If you're burning 500 calories a day and you're not subtracting 500 calories a day from your diet, you're in a surplus of 500 calories. So that means that you might gain a little bit of fat. However, you're not losing muscle. So all you have to do is when you come back from that vacation, diet that fat off, and you're good to go. So my advice to people if going on vacation, and I actually think I'm going to adhere to this later on in my life. You know, here's the thing, no matter where I go, I've never missed a workout. And I can still claim I've never missed a workout because I will plan on having these deloads. See, we beat our bodies up. For those of us serious about training, we go hard. We go really hard. And what happens is our bodies get beat up. And not only that, our minds get beat up. I went for periods of my life not even enjoying training because it's all I did. I went every single day. I got burnt out, and that's why I started boxing. Now, keep in mind, guys, I've been boxing for about 2 years now, going 2 days a week, and that took away from my weight training. My body, I'm in better shape now than I was when I just did bodybuilding. Always in shape. Why? Because I'm staying active. Am I building as much muscle? Probably not. I'm not eating as much. I'm on HRT. I'm not on any steroid cycle or anything. So yeah, I'm not gaining much, but I'm still 217, 215 pounds shredded, getting ready for a guest posing October 26th. So at the end of the day, I don't think that it really does much to take a little bit off the gym. And that also goes to show you that you guys who need to train 6-7 days a week with weights, maybe that's not necessary. Maybe you get by with 4. Maybe you get by with 5. Maybe you'd make better gains on 4 or 5 because you'd attack the gym with more effort and fervor if you took time off the gym. I think what we need to look at is calorie expenditure. Calories in, calories out. What happens is when you stop going to the gym, you stop burning calories. What if you were to take those days that you were weight training, if you're doing 7 days a week, and you were to play basketball or box like I do? I wouldn't say, but you don't want to get punched in the face like me. Or, I don't know, go on bike rides, burn calories because you're already building that muscle. And if you've been training for years and years and years like me, now does that also say that guys who are my age, do we need to train less, right? Like, do I really need to train 5 to 6 days a week? I'm not going to gain muscle. Like, how much muscle am I going to gain at 38 years old with 25 years of training experience? If I gain a pound of muscle in a year, if I don't atrophy, I'm in a good spot. So if I'm not thoroughly enjoying training, a lot of people do, that's great. I'm not one of them. I enjoy training, but only because it's a part of my life and it makes me feel good. Now, I'll tell you what, on days that I box instead of weight train, I feel just as good. And for me, weight training is just as much about burning calories as anything. So what I'm saying is next time you have a vacation, don't stress about taking a week off the gym. Instead of going to the gym, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, go for a hike, burn calories, don't eat like an idiot. You know, that's the thing. You go on these vacations, you come back soft. It's not because you lost muscle. It's because you ate too fucking much and you didn't move. So it's all about calories in, calories out. It comes down to thermodynamics. So what I recommend you do if you go on vacation, hey, I'm going to do this next time, I swear to God. I made such an effort to go to the gym when I was on the cruise with my family. I regret it. I'm going to be real. I fucking regret it. Shouldn't have done it. I would have benefited from the time off the gym, and I was plenty active. Plenty active. My family and I were running around the boat. We took the stairs, not the elevator. 12 flights of stairs on that fucking cruise. Went on excursions, hiked through beaches. And I'm in the fucking cruise ship gym. Nah, fuck that. So here's the bottom line, guys. If you take a couple days off the gym, that's great. And also, if you only train 4 days a week, that's okay. I think the more you've been training, the more you can afford to do this. If you're an older dude like me, honestly, 4 days a week is probably the sweet spot with weight training. And for me, I squat every day, but I just get in, get out. My squats, I literally just touch on them. It's 15 to 20 minutes. I go from 135 to 365, maybe 405, and then I do a back off set. Makes me feel good. However, on days I don't weight train, I box. On days I don't box, I go on bike rides. On days I don't go on bike rides, I walk my dog. I burn calories. I also watch what I eat. So there you go, guys. That's my opinion. Study to show it. I'm going to link the study down below. Guys, don't stress over the small stuff. This is a lifestyle. Look, if your job makes it so you can only get to the gym 3 to 4 days a week, go to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. But that doesn't mean you can't be active. If you work in a building, take the stairs. Well, I work on the 12th floor. Take fucking 12 flights of stairs. Instead of taking an Uber 2 blocks, walk. Your body can use a 20-minute walk. Take the long way. When you go to Walmart, don't park in the fucking spot right next to the handicap spot. Park in the fucking back. That's what I do. When I go to Costco, I park as far away from I can. I'm fucking hiking up there with the shopping cart. You know what I mean? Walk around. Be active. That's what'll keep you from getting fat. Because you're not getting soft. You're not losing muscle if you take 2 weeks off. You're simply eating more than you're burning. All right, guys? That's my opinion. What do you think? Comment down below. Again, don't stress about vacations. And also, I used to recommend, I don't do it myself because training makes me feel good. You know what? Every 10 to 12 weeks, I used to recommend people take a week off the gym. No one has ever lost muscle as long as I've been training people from a week off the gym. Will you make gains in that week? I don't know. If you're overreaching or overtraining, you definitely might. Your body might have a supercompensation effect. However, what this data shows us is that you don't need to fret. You don't need to worry about missing some days from the gym because you're not going to lose muscle. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, and that's not a game.
Oh, peanut butter. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like, awesome. Thank you so much. It was amazing.
I can eat the whole thing.
Yeah, same.